In the winter of 1678 in Russia, a series of terrifying wolf-like attacks plunged villages into chaos and fear. Local legends whispered of the Volkodlak, a cursed human or born monster, haunting the forests and unleashing its deadly fury on unsuspecting communities. These harrowing nights left a lasting scar on the land, transforming the lives of those who endured them forever. Intrigued by this chilling chapter of history? Dive into the full story and uncover the secrets behind these mysterious, monstrous assaults. It began with whispers in the village, strange howls piercing the cold night air, shadows moving where no man could go. I remember the icy wind biting my face as fear seeped through my bones, knowing something ancient and terrible lurked beyond our sight. One winter night, I saw it, a massive figure with glowing eyes, more beast than man, prowling near the forest's edge. My heart hammered as its fur gleamed under the moon, and I froze, staring, paralyzed by the primal terror of that moment. The villagers spoke in hushed voices of the curse, the Volkodlak born from wickedness, doomed to hunt in winter's darkness. I believed then that some fate beyond our understanding had condemned him, yet I couldn't tear my eyes away from that night's horror. During those long nights, the attacks began. Families lost loved ones, torn apart in silence. The animals fell silent too, as if each creature sensed the evil stalking us. My own trembling hands clutched a talisman, desperate to ward off what I feared was already near. Fear turned to madness when a neighbor vanished in the woods, screams echoing in the cold air. I dared only to listen from my window, my breath fogging the glass, trembling with the belief that the creature was hunting us all, an unholy predator in the winter's bane. We heard tales of ancient magic, how the curse could be lifted or passed on through bloodlines. I questioned if the creature was a man transformed by evil or some punishable spirit. Every night, I prayed for dawn, fearing the darkness would never end. One evening, I saw a man, shivering and bloodied, stumble into the village. His face twisted in agony, and his eyes held the wildness of the wolf. I knew then that the curse was not a myth, but a terrible truth walking among us, hiding behind human guise. The local elder whispered of the old ways, rituals to ward off the evil, old charms buried in the earth, prayers spoken under the breath. We were desperate, clinging to stories, to faith, against the unstoppable beast that haunted our dreams. The winter dragged on, each night darker and more maniacal than the last. Our hopes dimmed with the dwindling daylight. I felt the curse seep into my bones, each shadow a reminder that evil had become part of us, forever changed by that cursed beast. One night, I saw the creature again, closer, more feral than ever. Its eyes burned like coal, and I felt the ancient terror grip my soul. I ran, heart pounding, knowing that I must escape or be consumed by this monstrous darkness forever. The village elders spoke of a ritual, an attempt to banish the curse at the heart of the forest. I volunteered to watch, to pray. I sensed that if we failed, this nightmare would never end, and we would all become part of the legend, cursed for eternity. As the ritual began, I felt an icy wind howl through the woods, as if the very spirit of winter fought against us. My hands shook with the effort, praying with every ounce of faith still left in me, hoping it was enough to break the curse. Dawn broke finally, silent and cold. The creature was gone, the village trembling but alive. I looked into the woods, knowing that the curse had perhaps only been subdued, not eradicated. Yet, hope flickered in my heart that someday, peace might return. Years passed, but I could never forget those nights, how primal fear rewired my soul. The legend of the Volkodlak became a part of me, a reminder that evil can wear the face of man, lurking in darkness, waiting for winter's call to rise again. Now, I tell my story not as myth but as truth, an unspoken warning. In the stillness of winter, I still hear the distant howls in my mind, echoing the eternal struggle between human and beast, curse and salvation within our homeland. Even in old age, I keep talismans and whisper prayers, fearing that one day, the shadows will return stronger than before. The curse of the Volkodlak may have been subdued, but I know the darkness always waits just beyond the cold night's breath. Looking back, I realized that the greatest horror was not just the beast, but how fear bends the human heart, turning neighbor against neighbor, faith into suspicion. We survived, barely, but the scars remain etched deep in my soul. This journey transformed my understanding of evil. Sometimes it's born within us, sometimes unleashed from cursed bloodlines. For me, the true nightmare was losing a piece of what it means to be human, in the relentless pursuit of survival amid the darkness.